Hey, how's it going? Jbswingtips here to give another swing analysis. We have semi-professional golfer Ned Emerson here. Um, Great golfer. I think he's playing off like a 6 or 7 right now. I know that he struggled a little bit this season. Hasn't finished where he should have been. I think he's lost a couple of rounds. That he probably wishes he could get back. So. We're going to be taking a look, see at the areas he can improve on. Ned is a right-handed golfer. However, for the purposes of this video, we're going to be viewing it in the left-handed model. I don't know why he used his selfie camera to take a video of this, so it's going to be a left-hand swing analysis. But Ned is indeed a righty golfer. All right, let's get into this here. Let's kind of see what's going on. Let's take a look at his swing first. Okay. Okay. And one more time. All right. Cool. Let's look at this and break it down. All right. Let's get closer here, kind of see what's going on a little bit. Let's start with Ned's setup. I like what I see here, Ned. Nice and balanced. It looks like your weight is in the balls of your feet here. Slight knee bend. You notice that Ned's hands are away from his body a little bit, but he has great room here. You can kind of see Ned's arms are just a touch away from him. I'm not terribly concerned about that at all. You can kind of see his spine angle is really good, slightly rounded. There's nothing really too much I would change about this. It's just a great setup. Ned's a consistent golfer, and consistency starts with the setup. And this is a pretty damn good setup, Ned, if I don't say so myself. Um, so let's kind of see how that impacts his takeaway. Let's kind of go into it here, and we'll kind of go through just the slow to P1 here. All right, Ned gets into P1 here. Again, not too much going on. You can kind of see his hips start to rotate, but not too much. It's pretty all arms. If anything, he kind of sucks this in just a little bit. It's not not terribly concerning at all. That's not horrible. I do like. Actually, let's see that. Hold on. You can kind of see Ned's face here. He does suck it in a little bit. He's like taking it kind of out on the inside. And you can kind of see Ned's face is slightly rolled open. Um, if we're looking at kind of the best players in the world here, Ned, um, that toe is kind of more facing around parallel to your spine. It's slightly open on the takeaway. So that just might be something to rehearse and kind of get that toe a little bit more down, but not horrible here. Okay, it looks like you kind of get it going um, as you take it back. So let's go to P3 here. Great position here. You can kind of see Ned's maintained his spine angle. He's got a nice big shoulder turn. You can see the brim of his hat is just going a little bit to his left. That's really generating power. You can see his hips have really transitioned back. He's got nice knee bend. He's still maintaining knee bend, through both of his knees here. Just a really, really nice athletic takeaway. You got really good arm structure up top. We're talking about that kind of triangle here. Ned's got that classic triangle. This is just a really good power position. So he gets to the top, and this is kind of what's been happening with Ned now that he's gotten a little bit faster. I know Ned's been speed training for a little bit. He's really worked on his power. This is some great flexibility here. Holy shit, you look like Dustin Johnson, buddy. We have this mega turn. I like this. I mean, he's like slightly over the top here, like across, kind of across the line a little bit, but maintains the structure. I mean, that takes some serious mobility, Ned. So, I know Ned's very athletic, so he gets into this power position here. Holy shit, buddy. Nice. Okay, really good. So let's kind of see what happens on the downswing here. All right, gets it back. Okay. 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 Holy fuck. Okay. See impact. All right. All right, Ned. Let's talk about this. Because everything looks great up until the transition, okay? So this is something we're going to have to work on. All right, so you can see Ned gets into a really athletic, nice position. Again, he's very mobile, all right? But here's what happens on the takeaway. Look at his pelvis. Where is it moving? I'm going to go slow. You can kind of see his left knee. It's really his right, but it's his left knee, his back, his trail foot, right? Stand up really early because he's transitioning that weight. But what does that do to the hips as he goes down? So they come through, but look, they're going up. So you can kind of see Ned's hips start to, he like tries to rotate those hips, but he actually ends up standing them up. At this point, they're just completely square here. Like he has square hips. You can't move these things anymore. You know, you're basically fighting off kind of this reverse spine type thing. So you have to stand like on your transition, and this gets very steep, by the way. Like look at his shaft, very steep. But he has to because his hips they rotated and they start, but he gets this knee moving in super early, and then he has to stand up because his hips are moving towards the ball, and he has to make room. And at that point, his hips are square; they're locked there. There's no way he's going to be able to rotate through, so he has to fire his hands. You know, Ned struggles with hitting, a draw or sometimes a hook. When he's playing like not so great, he definitely moves the ball right to left, and this is why. This is definitely why, because he has to fire his hands. There's no rotation that can happen here from this position at all. He's just completely locked up. It looks like a scarecrow. Um, so we can see kind of again, just stands up and he's just blocked out. And that's going to lead to like all sorts of power issues because you're just firing the hands through. A lot of consistency issues. Definitely can flip the club over from this really easily and send the ball to the left. So, and you can kind of see how that impacts the face too, right? Like we'll go to his impact position really quick. Okay. Look at that. The face is open. He hit that on the toe, I'm sure. But yeah, that can definitely happen. Looks okay there. But I think he definitely hit that on the toe. It's going to lead to compression issues too. Because as you stand up, you can hit it thin. You're not really going to take a big divot like that. You're just going to kind of pick the ball Tiger Woods style. You can kind of see that toe impact. All right. So let's talk about things that we can do to kind of help this here, Ned. Because you're essentially fighting off your hips coming through. So you stand them up and then you just flip at it. So we got to help your lower body move a little bit better. So let's go back to your setup. All right, that's good enough. Got my markup tool here. All right, Ned, this is what I'm going to want you to work on. I want you to take a chair. You can do this at home, but I definitely want you to video yourself doing it. You can take a chair, and basically what you're going to do is you're just going to put it in back of you, okay? But I want the back of the chair to touch your butt, that good old booty. And what I want you to do is rehearse that backswing. And what I want you to do is just practice like the takeaway. You don't have to work on like too many things right now, but just practice that takeaway and see how you move and your butt like comes off the chair. I want you to feel like your butt's just touching that chair the whole fucking time, at least through contact. One other thing that you can do, not with the chair here, obviously, so we'll go back to the markup. But another thing that might help this too is I'll draw it in here, is putting a club, oh shit, putting a club on kind of your back heel and just trying to keep that back heel down, because that's going to essentially allow you to keep your hips back a little bit and allow them to rotate. Your hips are coming up. Oh, hold on, let me get my pen tool out here. Your hips are coming up like this. Really, they're kind of coming up like that. But we want them to kind of work down and then around. Yours are doing the opposite. Yours are like kind of working across and then really up really quickly. That's how you're getting stuck. So keeping that chair here and then keeping that club on your back heel is just going to let your hips kind of come down, let your butt stay down, and then rotate around. Another feel for that is kind of just making sure that you do a good job of this anyway, but a swing thought might be to just be keeping your chest down through impact, just feeling like your body stays down. Because kind of look what happens as you come through. Let me go back over here. You're really fighting. You lose your angles. Your body starts to come up. You can kind of see your body just like stand up this way. And I really want you to like stay down through transition here. So anyways, let me round this out here. So Ned, a few drills for you to do. Keep this chair here. Keep it so that you feel like your booty is staying connected over here. And then also you can put a club down over here and just keep it on that trail heel, and just feel like you are not lifting up that heel until at least impact. You can just do a couple of rehearsals, and hopefully that will allow your hips to kind of stay down and then rotate through rather than like standing up. So yeah, that's about it. Other than that, Ned, great job, and we'll see you out there. Take care.